what do you do when you soar and you see where other people have fallen into the same trap you fell into, maybe in the previous year? You see them, you're like, wow, man, I'm soaring over that now. I don't see myself like I saw myself the other year. I'm married now. I have children now. I have a family now, and God has given me maturity now. God is going to increase your way of soaring in wisdom. We're going to learn that in Bishop T.D. Jakes' book, Soar, coming up. Dunamis here with Christian Book Review, encouraging you to not just read, but be inspired to read. Today we're reviewing Bishop T.D. Jakes' book, Soar. He's the author of 30 books. He's the bishop, pastor, and overseer of the Potter's House. And he has at least 4 locations, but we're gonna just go ahead and get into the history and a little bit about the book as usual, so get ready. It's about to happen. Let's check out the history of Bishop Jakes. Bishop T.D. Jakes Sr. was born on June 9th, 1957 in South Charleston, West Virginia, to businessman and entrepreneur Ernest Sr. and educator Odith, who was his mother. When Jakes was 10 years old, his father developed kidney failure. Jakes and his mother cared for him until his death in 1973. Jakes preached his first sermon in 1976 and was officially ordained in 1979. He met his wife Sarita while guest preaching at her neighborhood church. In 1981, the two were married. In 1980, at the age of 23, Jakes established the Temple of Faith Church in Montgomery, West Virginia, a storefront church with only 10 members. Jakes worked simultaneously at a union cabaret to keep his ministry afloat. Friends International Christian University awarded Jakes with a BA degree in Biblical Studies in 1985, and he received his MA degree in Biblical Studies in 1990 and his MDiv in 1995. In 1987, Jakes was ordained as a bishop, and in 1992, he preached Woman Thou Art Loose, a sermon that addressed the pain of a woman. The next year, Jakes launched a weekly television program on Trinity Broadcasting Network. When he did that catapulted himself into the world of televangelism. In 1994, he began his weekly broadcast on BET, Black Entertainment Television, and the same year he initiated the very first Manpower Conference, designed to motivate men in their relations and community roles. In 1996, after moving his congregation from a small town in West Virginia, Jakes moved his family and 50 other church employees to Dallas, where they established the Potter's House. The first church service drew more than 2,000 people, and since then, the membership has grown to more than 30,000 people. When I read the book, I noticed a certain quote that Bishop had. It was very interesting. And it said, if you want to shift from expending your energy trying to get off the ground to actually flying as an entrepreneur, then you must identify your motivation. He says in the book that 76% of Americans today are living from paycheck to paycheck. Americans are settling for low-income paying jobs to stay afloat just to pay their bills. He says that people have moved back in to their parents' home because of a negative debt-to-income ratio. He also says that college students have degrees, but they're flipping burgers trying to pay a student loan debt off. He said, trying to soar on wings like eagles is exhausting when all you have left is a handful of feathers. In the book, he speaks on studying wind trends. He transitions into the story of the Wright brothers, the transition from them moving from Daytona, Ohio to North Carolina just to test out the Kitty Hawk prototype for flight. He brings up the conversation he had with Oprah in preparation for his very first talk show. And she tells him and explains to him that, TV has shifted in different ways and has shifted in different wind changes. She says Netflix, Hulu, Amazon take up most of the streaming and television TV time. And has been a loss of 30 to 40% of recent viewership. I hope you enjoyed this brief review of Bishop T.D. Jakes' book, Soar. After full review and completion of the book, Christian Book Review gives Soar 4.5 stars and recommends this book for purchase. Thank you for watching. Today's inspirational message is called Flying. with broken wings. Coming out of Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31, it reads, it says, "But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They should run and not grow weary, and they shall walk and not faint." When you start in flight and you already have a broken wing, it's already hard to manage it. And it's hard to wait while you're managing it. You got to wait on some sutures. You got to wait on maybe a surgery. You have to wait on somebody to help you. Sometimes it hurts. But once you start knowing that somebody can help you, then it's interesting because you begin to have the courage to fly again. Some of you all need to have the courage to date again. Some of you all have been single. Some of you all are widows. Some people have probably got out of a divorce, just got out of divorce. Some people are actually just getting married and having the ceremony soon. That is a form of flying. But then there's broken parts within the flight. Some of the broken parts are still kind of sore, and they're beyond sore, because eventually when God heals it, you'll begin to soar. Two different kinds of soars: soaring and then the soar. Oh, well, see, we have to go beyond the soar, beyond the pain, beyond the feelings of knowing that we don't have to live in that state of mind, the state of being sore. We can overcome the wounds, we can overcome the pain and the wounds in between, and we can take off the bandages after they heal. God is going to heal those broken places in your life. And you might be flying with broken wings, but God is going to give you the strength to get through the rest of the flight. That is the encouragement for today. You are going to have the strength to get through the fight and get through the flight. That's my encouragement for today. God bless you. As I come to a close, sorry I got to go, but I want to encourage you to please subscribe. Hit the notification button as usual. And I'm going to put all the links below. And feel free to comment. Feel free to let us know the church that you're affiliated with. And if you're a writer, a new author, or even a seasoned author, let us know the things that you're doing now to publish your book. And comment below and let us know that, so that we can be inspired as well. There's a lot of other people, a lot of brilliant writers out there. So please do so. So let us know the church. Let us know where you're serving. Let us know about you. Let us know the state that you're in. There's people from all around the world. But I want to know who you are. I want to connect with you. So without further ado, I am going to leave here, and I want to pray y'all out of here. God, I thank you for another time of reference to your word and reference to reading. God, reading is something that we cherish. We want to cherish it. We want to embellish it. We want to understand the real meaning of what we do. God, would you bless the people that are watching? Bless them beyond measure. Bless their families, bless their finances, to the point where they can be so excited about the days to come. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. That's my time. God bless you.